What's up, world? Welcome into Smitty Snippets. I'm Paul, and today we're talking about Dune. And right off the bat, I thought this movie was absolutely incredible. Incredible. We're going to go through a non-spoilery section first, and then we'll go to spoilers. Uh, this movie had everything I wanted, like in another worldly type movie. This movie is about three houses, I believe. One is the Harkonnen and the House Atreides, and they're doing, I won't say doing battle, but it seems like the Harkonnen, who have an emperor, would like he wants this planet called Arakis all to himself. There's a planet that's full of spice, and wealthy people enjoy this. It's kind of like their, the futurist cocaine, I guess. And they would pay top dollar for this stuff. So whoever really owns this planet will enjoy the spoils, pretty much. The acting in this movie, my God, the acting in this movie was top notch. This movie stars Timothy Chalamet as Paul Atreides. I never heard of him before, but he was absolutely incredible. Zendaya, Shania. You've probably seen her on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. Rebecca Ferguson, who played Paul Atreides' mom. Jason Momoa, who played Duncan, was awesome. Oscar Isaacs, who was absolutely incredible. Stellan Skarsgård, who was awesome. Javier Bardem as Stigler. I loved his character. I thought he was absolutely awesome. Dave Bautista was in it. He was pretty cool. He wasn't in it much. Josh Brolin he put on a hell of a performance to me. Him and Javier Bardem, those two stood out for me. Those two actors, my God, they laid it down in this movie. And there were others, but those were like the standout. I was surprised to see Stephen McKinley in this. He was pretty good. He seemed to be like the accountant, or the security and the accountant, I guess. But all in all, they were pretty good. So I found this movie to be absolutely beautiful. The locations were awesome. The clothes, the clothing, the costumes. The costumes they were wearing were absolutely just beautiful. I mean, everything was awesome. You could tell that there was so much detail that had been put into making this movie. So, I'll be the first to admit I'm not a super fan of Dune. So, if I make any mistakes, please forgive me. I will try to do better. Try to do better in the future. I'm aware of the 1980s version. I believe it had like Sting and some other people in it. I don't know if this is like a reimagining of that or of that initial movie, but it kind of seemed like I saw a few snippets of the original, and it seemed to like mimic some of the new stuff. So I'm just guessing that they, that it was kind of the same. I think your boy has a problem because I'm looking at the timer. I'm like, hold up, there's like 20 minutes left, and he's still stuck in the desert. So, we better hurry up if we're gonna get to the ending. No, this looks like a two-parter. I didn't know that, so I don't know if I just missed it or, I should pay more attention or whatever. The machines that they use to get around it. Everything. I mean, there was nothing I could complain about in this movie. Well, I won't say complain, but there was nothing really that there was a problem in this movie. I mean, when I tell you that they thought about everything. How you would breathe on this planet. How you would get around. All this stuff. I found this movie to be absolutely amazing. So do yourself a favor. If you are a fan of space movies, if you are a fan of science fiction, and you are looking for something and you have not heard of Dune, which is improbable to me at this point. But if you haven't heard of Dune and you want to get, you're just looking for something sci-fi related and you want to throw yourself into it, I 100% recommend this movie. So that's probably all for the non-spoilery section. Please go watch this movie. It is A+. A+. All right, now we're going to move to the spoiler section of the movie. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so not a whole lot in the way of spoilers. I genuinely thought that this was like I thought this movie was gonna be over. Like even down to the last 10 minutes, I was like, what has happened? Are they gonna? They're better. Is there a bomb or something? Did I miss? Because these people are stuck in the desert, and I have no idea how they're gonna get their people back. Wrap this up. Kill the bad guy. Get to their planet. It's gonna take more than 10 minutes. Just do all. Oh, there's gonna be a part 2. Got it. I'm on board. I'll be there. Day 1. Let's go. Let's see. The aircraft that they used, like this dragonfly looking thing, was awesome. Awesome. I loved it. Only issue that I had with that thing is you had this little dragonfly thing and it would unfold and it would move up and down at like supersonic speeds, being held on by one little being held on by one little knuckle that moves up and down, and it's able to take that. But the second it hits a sandstorm, it can't deal with that. It's too much sand and all that. I have no complaints about this movie at all. I thought this movie was absolutely beautiful and well acted. This movie has to deal with House Atreides, who is sent by the Emperor to protect Arakis, or so they say. So they are believed. I mean, so that that's what they think. But it's actually a setup. The Emperor is sending them there to die. He has set a trap. He's laid a trap. I don't know why though. I don't know what the purpose of that was. I don't know if he sent them there to kill I don't know if they were sent there to to wipe out the Fremen, who only want to live on this planet. They don't want anything. They don't want any money. They just want to be left alone. And House Atreides their hand has been forced, and they have to go to this planet. But they have vowed to leave the Fremen alone. They just want the spice that the planet offers to keep the Emperor happy, and then they can move on. But the Emperor has other plans as he comes down with these super soldiers and his whole crew. Again, it was a setup, and he completely decimates the Atreides house. And Paul, the son of the Baron, the son of the Duke, is on the run, basically, with his mother, and he is in hiding. But he also has this power that has been by a group. How do I put this? His mother belongs to a secret society. They have been trying to develop this person who can bring the different peoples together. They've been working on this to bring about the person who will have the foresight, the power to unite all the houses, to bring everyone together and fight as one instead of for themselves or for money or what have you. Again, this movie was beautiful. I didn't think it was going to be that great. I saw snippets of it the first in the '80s, and I didn't I didn't really get it. And if I had any qualms or any issues with this movie, it would be that there was a ridiculous exposition dump in this movie. But I think it was deserved. I think you kind of need it when you have to set up a world like this and you only have so much time. You have to show the action as well as kind of get you have to make the audience understand why they're doing this, what is going on, why certain things exist, what the deal is. So in that regard, I loved it. I loved it. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Again, it was a fantastic movie, and I'll have to see y'all in the next one. So this is Paul, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what you want me to review next, and I'll get on it. All right. Y'all be good. Later.